The first thing I did after Rebirth was send the maid straight to jail, and call off my engagement at once. All because in my past life, Gu Tianqi, the maid's son, was the beloved darling of everyone. Not only did my fiancé Liu Ruyan dote on him, but even Qin San, my only female bodyguard, spoiled him endlessly. Yet as the young master of the Qin clan, I paid no heed to any of them. I picked on Gu Tianqi every single day, and even swore I'd chop him up and feed him to the dogs sooner or later. Maybe those words enraged Liu Ruyan, so on our wedding day, she teamed up with my trusted men to break my limbs, and dumped me in Wolf Valley to die alone. Then she let Gu Tianqi take my place and marry her instead. When I opened my eyes again, I was back 1 year ago. Right then, the butler Qin Shu was reporting to me. Young master, Mrs. Gu was caught red-handed stealing. What should we do with her? I hadn't recovered from the searing pain of my past death, covering my mouth and retching non-stop. Someone rushed over at once. Ethan, what's wrong? I'll go get the doctor. That voice sent chills down my spine. I looked up and saw a familiar face, but it made my blood run cold. It was Qin San, my only female bodyguard. The woman who cared for me like a sister since childhood. The same one who joined Liu Ruyan to break my arms and legs and throw me into Wolf Valley. I grabbed the phone by the bed. The date showed 1 year ago. I really had been reborn. When I sauntered into the front hall, Mrs. Gu and Gu Tianqi were already kneeling there. Mrs. Gu kowtowed non-stop, begging for forgiveness. Gu Tianqi had tears streaming down his face, but held his back straight. His fair, almost feminine face made him look like a fragile, tormented, pretty boy. I glanced to my side and saw Qin San's fist clenched tight, her eyes overflowing with pity for him. Brother Qin, it's all my mom's fault. She stole things only because I was sick. Please let her go, young master. Forgive them. Mrs. Gu only did it for Tianqi. Tianqi has kidney problems. He needs a kidney transplant. You're so kind, young master. You'll surely forgive her. Young master, Tianqi is in poor health. Let him get up quickly. Qin Shu frowned, waiting for my order. What did she steal? Qin Shu held up a watch. It was a birthday gift from my father. In my past life, I got the watch back, and let it slide. Uncle Qin said I was too soft to keep the servants in line, but Qin San told me to be kind. My fiancé Liu Ruyan rushed over then. She took my hand and called me generous and gentle. What was I like back then? I grinned from ear to ear. Now all I wanted was to go back to my past life, and slap myself hard. But since I'd been reborn, that slap wasn't for me anymore. This was bought by my father at an auction. The Graph Diamond Illusion, 130 million yuan. You've got good taste. A gasp went up around the room. Wait, how much? Did I hear that right? 130 million? How dare Mrs. Gu steal it? Oh my god, even to get Tianqi a kidney transplant. She didn't have to steal something so priceless. Shush. The young master never owns cheap things. I really had no idea it was worth that much. For the sake of the 10 years I've worked for your family, forgive me, I'll never do it again. You wouldn't let Tianqi die, would you? You grew up together. Sob, sob. I stared at Mrs. Gu in disgust. Beside her, Gu Tianqi turned pale, exuding a fragile, broken vibe that made people feel sorry for him. What else did she steal? Nothing. Nothing. It's absolutely the first time. Uncle Qin looked at me seriously, hesitating to say more. After all, in my past life, I'd always favored the Gus, because Qin San and Liu Ruyan kept brainwashing me, saying Gu Tianqi was pitiful, the Gu family was pitiful, that I should help them, that it would bring good fortune to the Qin clan. The security footage shows Mrs. Gu has stolen 13 times in total. She took groceries and silverware before. But Bird's Nest, top-grade Sichuan peppercorns and the like were all worth over 500,000 each. She also took your clothes and bags. I mentioned this to you before, but you said you didn't wear them anymore. She could take them. You didn't care. The gasps in the room grew louder. The maids couldn't believe it. There'd been a serial thief among them, stealing so much from the master. I waved my hand. Uncle Qin thought I'd soften up like always, disappointment flashing in his eyes. Send her to the police. Hand all the evidence over to the cops. My voice rang through the hall, like a clap of thunder, silencing everyone. Mrs. Gu and Gu Tianqi stopped crying. Qin Shu looked at me in excitement, hope reigniting in his eyes. Qin Shu was trained personally by my father, as shrewd and ruthless as him, but I'd been far too soft-hearted before. Mrs. Gu was stunned, then threw a tantrum and begged for mercy, kowtowing like a madwoman. I did it for my family, please, please! Young master! Her head banged against the Spanish carpet, making a dull thud. Gu Tianqi begged too. Brother Qin, please let my mom go. I sneered. I didn't know my mom gave me a younger brother. Who are you calling brother? Do you even deserve it? Qin1, take her away. She's giving me a headache. Qin1, the head bodyguard, led his men to drag Mrs. Gu away. She screamed and cried, until Qin1 covered her mouth and restrained her. Gu Tianqi cried out, trying to stop them, but Qin4 shoved him back. He didn't fall to the ground, though. Qin3 rushed over and caught him. Gu Tianqi leaned into her arms. Sister 3, help me. Please beg the young master. Qin3 held Gu Tianqi, pity pouring from her eyes. Ethan, you're not like this. How can you be so cruel? Tell Uncle Qin to drop the charges. Seeing the woman who betrayed me in my past life act like this, I felt no surprise at all. I crossed my arms and stared at her. Qin3, have you forgotten whose dog you are? Qin3 stared at me in shock, unable to believe I'd called her a dog. Ethan, what did you say? How could you say that? I said you're a dog. Does that offend you? Have you forgotten your place? Who gave you permission to call me by my name? Qin3 saw my cold expression and realized I wasn't joking. Her resentment replaced her complaint. She glared at me fiercely. I won't have double-crossing snakes in my house, or loudmouths running their mouths in front of me. Next time, send them to Paradise Court. The maids who'd fawned earlier fell silent. Only Chin 3 glared at me viciously, and Gu Tianxi's sobs filled the air. Uncle Chin, take Gu Tianxi to Paradise Court. I don't want to hear crying in this house. He can leave once he's paid back all the money. Uncle Chin nodded respectfully, then sent men to seize Gu Tianxi. Gu Tianxi was so scared he stopped crying, clinging to Chin 3. And Chin 3 truly became the knight protecting her little prince, fighting the men Uncle Chin had sent. I glanced at the bodyguards behind me. They charged forward and pinned Chin 3 down. Gu Tianxi was taken away smoothly. Have you forgotten your oath to the master? How dare you disobey the young master? Chin 3 didn't care, I spoiled her too much. She forgot her place as a servant. Now the huge luxurious manor had only one master. After the chaos that afternoon, all the servants in the house fell in line, looking at me with respect and fear. As I ate, the French Brittany blue lobster and American bluefin tuna chin shu had the kitchen make for me. Ethan, were you messing around again today? It was my fiancée, Liu Ruyan. Here for your little toy, are you? You're late. Liu Ruyan sat beside me and began peeling shrimp for me quietly. Once I'd thought she was everything I'd ever wanted. I'd given her all my love, until I lost myself, catering to her, fawning over her, acting like a pathetic simp. Thinking back, I'd been so stupid. When she held out the peeled shrimp to me, I met her with a cold stare. Her hand froze mid-air. What's wrong? Still upset? Are you here to beg for Gu Tianxi? Liu Ruyan put down the shrimp, her movements graceful as she served me. But no one knew she'd once been an unwanted illegitimate daughter, shut out of the family business, destined only for an arranged marriage. If the Qin clan hadn't taken a fancy to her, she'd never have made it this far, never have lived like a queen. You grew up with Tianxi, why are you so cold to him now? Besides, he's in poor health. Mrs. Gu only did it for his health. Be merciful. I smiled wide and stared at her, just like I used to when I obeyed her. How should I be merciful? Drop the charges. If you care so much about the things she stole, I'll pay for them. Tianxi is in bad health, I know you didn't mean it. You wouldn't really send him to Paradise Court, that shady private club. Tianxi could never stand it there. Liu Ruyan didn't notice my change. Have I not spent enough time with you lately, making you upset? Be good, don't lose your temper so much. Be kind and generous, that's the boy I like, okay? Her condescending tone made Chin Shu, Chin 1, and Chin 9 frown, but they dared not say a word. They knew how head over heels I'd been for her. I'd granted her every single wish without question. Liu Ruyan stared at me confused. I laughed until tears came to my eyes. Liu Ruyan, who gave you the nerve to tell me what to do? Do you think you're my mother? My own mother doesn't dare order me around. Who do you think you are? Liu Ruyan was shocked by my words, her face darkening. Be a good little dog and keep me happy and I might toss you a few scraps. But you dare tell me what to do? Tell me to be kind and generous? Say you'll only like me if I do? You're hilarious. Is your love worth anything? My father is Qinjanting. Have you forgotten? Liu Ruyan's face turned completely pale, her stunning face finally showing a flicker of panic. She'd forgotten my love, had made her forget how ruthless and cruel my father was, and that I, the only heir of the Qin clan, was meant to inherit this massive family empire. I wiped my hands clean, stood up to leave. Liu Ruyan hurried.